The following program is a paid advertisement. The statements made do not necessarily reflect the opinion of KFTY Broadcasting Incorporated.
The following is a paid advertisement for Durashine, sponsored by the Media Group.
Once upon a time, waxing the family car was a great way to spend the afternoon. The whole afternoon. You know, wash it, dry it, buff it. Mom will even have time to make dinner while you get all that wax out of the grill work. Atta boy, keep at it. And at least when it's all done, you can watch the water beading up on the hood. Those beads equal protection, right? Wrong. In just a few minutes, those beads will dry into ugly water stains. They not only look bad, they actually put holes into today's modern paints, even with clear coats. We don't want to shatter any illusions or anything, but beading is bad.
Hi there, I'm Jim Caldwell. Take a look at this car. It's gorgeous, clean, bright and shiny, but how long will it stay that way? What happens when it rains? Let's put a little water on there, let's simulate some rain and see what happens. You can see, the minute I put some rain on the hood of this car, look at the difference. What's happening on that side of the car is totally different from what's happening over here near me. Do you see the difference? Over here, you're seeing what you might expect, okay? The car is beading. Look at that, how the water's separating into beads. But over there, notice the water is sheeting right off of the car, all right? Acting totally different. That is a breakthrough product, folks. It's called Durashine.
Now check out this time-lapse photography. In less than 5 minutes, the Durashine side is totally dry and shiny, but the other side still has water beads. You know that after a rainstorm, they dry up and harden into ugly stains. Less than 10 minutes after the rain, the side without Durashine is just full of dirty, abrasive water stains. But the side with Durashine looks gorgeous because Durashine does something brand new. It actually repels water right off the car, preventing water beads from ever happening in the first place.
Now, what that means is that you don't have to dry your car every time you wash it. You know how much time that's going to save you? And it also means that every time it rains, it's like taking your car to the car wash. Folks, with Durashine, nature becomes your ally, not your enemy. And what you're about to see in the next half hour will change the entire way you shine and protect your car.
If you're worried about rust on your chrome or in nicks and scratches, we'll show you how a quick coat of Durashine can end the threat of rust forever. How about acid rain? There's pollution in every part of the country, destroying the value of your car. Pure acid devours metal. Could you put a hand in there?
Well, not my hand.
What happens when this chemist sticks his hand right in it, protected only by Durashine? Then there's salt and road chemicals. They damage your car. Salt air takes away shine and luster, but Durashine stands up to salt. In fact, we'll show you what happens when Durashine goes head-to-head with the Atlantic Ocean. Finally, sun and ultraviolet rays, they fade, dull, and destroy your paint. They can even burn tiny holes into the finish where more damage will begin. Well, we're going to take a laser beam, one that slices through just about anything, and we'll slam that laser beam right into the car of an unsuspecting volunteer. What are you thinking right now?
I'm thinking new paint job.
Stay with us and see the future with the breakthrough protection of Durashine.
Try it, and you'll see the difference.
Well, my boss saw the difference.
I can definitely see the difference.
Real difference.
Dramatic difference, big time. It's like glass. If you look in it, it's like you're looking at the sky, because you see the reflection in the clouds.
And it dried nice, no streaks, no bubbles, no nothing. It's great. And you can maybe, it speaks for itself. Look at this shine, look at the depth in here.
Yep. Durashine is a miracle product, but it was born as simply the solution to a problem. Imagine having to wash all these cars every few days. Well, that's exactly what new car dealers had to do because humidity, rain, and even the morning dew left water spots. Ugly, nasty water spots. So the dealers tried covering their cars in plastic sheets. That worked, but it took too much time, and it hid the shine. Then, a lucky break. The people who make Dura Lube, America's breakthrough engine treatment, asked the dealers to test a whole new technology for keeping cars bright, shiny, and protected. Durashine. After 3 years, here's what those car dealers have to say.
And anything that makes it easier to sell a car, you don't have to explain and try to wax out water spots half the day. It makes it a lot easier to sell that car, and the car looks good on the lot.
It's a great product, it really is.
It's got to save the cleanup guys hours and hours.
I just wash it on there, let it dry, spray it off, let it dry on its own, and I'm gone.
No water spots, no buffing.
You know, we've been telling you that water beading is bad for your car. You know, we've shown you how rain or even the morning dew can cause ugly water stains, which can put pit marks in your finish. Yet we know this is the opposite of what we've been hearing for over 50 years. So what about it? Were your father and grandfather wrong when they told you beading is okay? No, that was yesterday. Today, car paints have changed. The environment has changed, but car waxes and polishes have stayed the same.
Beading was good when we were growing up. Paint systems, automotive paint systems, have become softer because the EPA... Softer, because the EPA has required manufacturers to remove lead pigments from the paints.
Water spots are made of one simple ingredient, dirt. When dirt is deposited by a water bead, it sticks like glue to today's softer paint. And then when the sun comes out, the dirt melts in, etching pit marks right through your paint. And that's just one way water beads damage your car.
You ever tried to do this? Maybe you did it as a kid. You know, try to burn a hole in a piece of paper using the power of the sun and a magnifying glass. Well, guess what? Every time you let water bead up on your car, that's exactly what you're doing.
Raindrops or even the morning dew can act like a lens when the sun comes out, focusing the light into little laser beams, burning tiny holes in your car's finish.
So the next time you get a chance, just take a look at your car. You'll see the little holes and pit marks caused by water beads.
Durashine is the ounce of prevention that sheets away water before it can bead. And it's also the pound of cure for all beading dangers, especially acid rain.
As the water evaporates, the acid becomes more and more concentrated.
Right.
And that's what eats your paint.
Doug Eric is one of the chemists who developed Durashine. We took him out of the lab and put him on the spot to show how Durashine not only resists acid, it actually neutralizes it. The crowd got to choose which beaker of acid would go where, as Durashine went head-to-head with the competition.
Now hold on, let me see these. What is this? So this is...
That's a piece of metal ribbon or metal wire.
Okay.
Drop it in the end one
right over here. Get a close shot and see what happens, folks, and I'm going to go quickly away. Look at this.
You can see that the acid is eating that up very quickly. And you add your turtle wax.
A lot of turtle wax.
And you still have the same reaction.
Now, what if we had Durashine? Boom. It stops. Let's try it on some other products here as well. Can you do the same thing with the other ones? You got enough metal?
Sure, I certainly do.
All right.
Okay.
So this is Rain Dance. I'll get ready with the Durashine to come to the rescue, and this time I'll...
All right. There we go with Rain Dance. A lot of Rain Dance in there. Still eating away the metal.
It's rocking and rolling. Now this completely stops.
We performed the test 2 more times, and each time Durashine stopped the acid cold. The crowd was satisfied,
That's pretty good.
But we weren't finished.
But if that's so darn neutralized and so safe, could you put a hand in there?
Well, not my hand.
No?
Actually, you can. If you want to neutralize it, just make sure that it's good and neutral.
I mean, I don't want to ask you to hurt yourself, but I think people would like to know really how strong is Durashine when it comes to
That's
really protecting
a real
against
strong acid.
Yeah. Hopefully you've done this before to know that you're not going to hurt yourself.
There it is.
Yikes. Now that's what I call confidence. What do you think, sir?
You know, I was a little skeptical at first, but then all of a sudden, when you put your hands inside and just right from the acid, I can't believe it.
Ma'am?
It's great. Works great.
If it can protect your skin, it'll protect your car.
Most of the cars that are sold today are probably not resistant to acid rain.
Dr. Edward Jaffe developed the pigments that are probably in your car's paint. For over 37 years, his work has been utilized by all of the major car manufacturers. We asked him to evaluate Durashine on an electron microscope.
I received panels that have been treated with acid rain or approximating acid rain. The leading wax on the red panel has shown some damage of the surface, whereas in the case of the Durashine, there was virtually none. The white panel was grossly affected when treated with a commercial wax, but virtually unaffected when treated with Durashine.
Without Durashine, pit marks made by water beads will start small, but grow fast.
Water is unusual in that water, when it freezes, expands. And when it expands, it can cause additional cracks in a solid matrix. And the damage will be progressively worse.
You know you've got thousands of dollars invested in your car, and when the day comes to sell it or trade it in, you'll be glad it had Dura-Shine protection. Here's the miracle. Dura-Shine actually repels water. Even when a car panel is underwater, Dura-Shine drives it away, like parting the Red Sea. That's why, with Dura-Shine, you'll never have to dry your car again.
Last night I had a job, it was raining, and our business is about appearance, and sometimes when it rains we have to dry it off to make sure there's not water spots when you pick up the next job. My boss saw the difference, and now he wants to invest in the product for all the limos.
Beading isn't where it's at anymore, it's more work, and this just sheets right off. It's absolutely incredible.
You know, it seems that since the beginning of time, we've all been told that water beading up on cars is a good thing. Well, I guess that means that the burden of proof is on us to show that the fact that we don't bead is even better. Now, what we've got here is a Star Wars type effect, folks. Turn on the beam. Folks, we got a laser beam in front of us. That's a high-powered argon laser beam, the kind that slices through metal. Even at its lowest power setting, it made quick work of everything we could throw in front of it, including a 2-inch thick section of industrial polystyrene. What about these? We have 2 pieces of impregnated surfaces, all right? On my left, this is a wax. Let's put this up here, lay it right in there, hold it steady, and look what happens. First of all, it burned right through, and you see that? Wax does not necessarily protect. What about this one? Here comes another one. This is polish. Hold that up there, look what happens. Boom, goes right through. Where's the protection we've all heard about? Maybe it's not there. Of course, the real test is your car. Okay, beam on. Beam off. Take a look at what's happened. We've slammed that, Doug, with that laser beam. Look at the harm it's caused. Would you want us to do that to your car, miss?
No.
No? What about you?
No way.
All right, I'd like to find somebody who's got the balls. I got any volunteers out here? Someone said you might volunteer.
My car?
Yeah.
Oh, there's no way.
With that laser?
Yeah. You got it? You got the nerve?
One quick blast?
I don't know how quick it'll be, but it'll be a blast for sure. All right, I'll reimburse you for any damage we might cause because it is a laser beam and who knows what's going to happen.
All right.
Fair enough?
Yeah, let's try it.
His car, a 1995 Pontiac Grand Prix. White, shiny, not a scratch on it.
Well, as you can see right behind me, Pat, the daredevil, is about ready to blast a laser beam right into the side of his Grand Prix here. First of all, let's confirm that we really do have it here. I'm going to put this... Go ahead, turn the beam on. See that? Folks, I think we have ourselves... Okay, stop it. Yeah, like I'm putting up my hand to stop it from hitting the car. That's going to help. Okay.
We tried shooting that again. You'll see what happened when the laser accidentally hit me for less than a second.
Ow!
Ah! Jim, I want a shot of this.
Oh,
burned a hole in his shirt.
After that, our volunteer tried to back out.
I'm starting to get a little nervous.
We're going to put a laser beam right on the side of your car. You ready for that?
I guess I have no choice.
Go ahead and turn that laser beam on, okay? Let's see. Notice it's going to hit it right now. I'm going to put a piece of paper up here right now so you guys will know. Guess what? That is a real laser beam. So, let's let it hit, and let's go, and let's see what happens. What are you thinking right now?
I'm thinking new paint job.
Let's see how long it can go. How long's that been? Let's turn it off. Turn it off. Beam off. Take a close look.
Oh, nothing.
Nothing? Nothing! Oh!
That's amazing. It really is. It's waiting for all this time. It's just the nerves kept beating up, but now it's like there was nothing there.
Would you like, are you willing to let it go some more?
Go for it.
How long was that? About 10 seconds? Go ahead, beam on. Get down and put your glasses on, folks. Let me get mine on. Let's just see what happens here. Now look at how that's ricocheting right off the side of the car.
I can't believe it.
10 seconds.
That's amazing.
It's very, very... 15 seconds. We're hitting the laser. What do you think? Are we nuts? Are you nuts? Come on, let's turn it off. Beam off. All right, take a look.
Nothing.
Well,
it works.
What do you think?
That's unbelievable.
He's a fireman, folks. What do you think?
It's amazing. It's pretty remarkable, actually.
I mean, did you expect that to happen?
I thought it was going to burn a hole in the side of the car.
I think if it would stand up to a laser beam, it would stand up to the worst that the atmosphere could produce.
Now, you've been running lasers for how long, sir?
About 5-6 years.
What's your name?
Rich Citarello.
Rich, now, you've never put a laser beam against the side of a car?
Nope, never done that.
We did one into my shirt by accident.
I'm sorry.
Puncture.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I have a few shirts like that myself.
I'll send you the bill. But seriously, what do you think this means in terms of protecting the vehicle?
This is pretty good, I think, because, like I say, this is a lot more powerful than the sun in any given spot. And if it can stop this beam, the sun is like easy.
If you went through a rainstorm, what's the first thought in your mind? I either got to get out and dry it right now, or what?
Or water spots.
Yeah.
Big, ugly, nasty water spots. Dura Shine, the water just fell off. Not one water spot in sight. They all ran away from me.
Were you surprised?
I was shocked.
I was skeptical also. That's why I did half my car with your product and half the car with another product, and I saw for a fact that it's easy, it's simple, it's quick, and it works.
Good stuff. Where can you get it?
Since the first car rolled off the line, waxes and polishes have promised protection by making water bead. But you know that every time it rains, those beads dry into dirty water stains that ruin the shine. And with today's softer lead-free paints and clear coats, those beads actually create pit marks in your finish. Pit marks that let water beads get under the paint, where they'll inevitably destroy the value of your car. But now there's Dura Shine, a revolutionary new technology that sheets water away, totally dry, protecting your car with a shine so new, it's patented. With Dura Shine, every time it rains, it's like taking your car to the car wash. That's why only Dura Shine can make this guarantee. You'll never have to wax, polish, or take your car to a car wash again. You'll never have to dry your car again. Any car, old or new. Only Dura Shine was tested for 3 years by new car dealers. Only Dura Shine can be applied in sun or shade, inside or outdoors. Only Dura Shine protects against acid rain, water stains, pit marks, and ultraviolet rays. And only Dura Shine stands up to a laser beam. And now, Dura Shine is yours for only $29.95. You get Dura Shine, the only patented finish protectant from the makers of Dura Lube, Dura Wash, the world's quickest shine replenisher, plus 2 Synther chamois applicators, all for only $29.95. Order now and you'll also receive the Dura Shine detailing kit. You get Dura Shield to protect and restore vinyl, leather, plastic, and trim. Glass Shield to sheet away water from your car's windows, keeping them clear under virtually any conditions. And Fog Shield, the fog eliminator, a $50 value, yours for only $29.95. But wait, order now and we'll also include this pair of Blue Shield sunglasses. That's an additional $20 value, yours free. Look at all you're getting. Dura Shine, Dura Wash, the Dura Shine detailing kit, Dura Shield, Glass Shield, and Fog Shield, the Synther chamois applicators, plus the Blue Shield sunglasses and the lifetime guarantee, all for only $29.95. Or order 2 kits right now and we'll include the new tapeless notepad, the Memo Minder. You say it, then play it. Its patented Velcro holder makes it great for directions.
I make a left onto Main Street.
And to remember where you park.
3B, row 4.
The Memo Minder, an additional $20 value, yours free when you order 2 kits.
To order Dura Shine, have your credit card ready and call 1-800-637-2224 or send a check or money order to Dura Shine, 300 McCann Street, Nashville, Tennessee 37210. So call 1-800-637-2224 and order today.
You know, let's face it, none of us these days know what our car's made of. Clear coat, plasticized metal, scratch-resistant plastic. What about this flat black paint or this vinyl or... Folks, that's plastic down there. We don't know. You know, shining a car is not supposed to be brain surgery, and with Dura Shine, it's not. If you get Dura Shine on any of the surfaces I just mentioned, it's a good thing. We recommend Dura Shine in those situations. It's a great product, universal in its application. If you think that's the case with all of the other major brands out there, our competitors, think again, folks. Turtle Wax tells you to avoid non-metal surfaces. Now, on this car, that means you can't get any here on the rubber bumper or here on the plastic mirror mount. But be careful, you also can't get any here on the side molding strip or any of these molding strips, for that matter. And, hey, be careful with the grill work. It'll take you forever to clean off any excess wax with a toothbrush. Now, how about rain dance? Uh-oh, look at the label. Keep it off this tire holder and don't let it touch the matte finish on the bracket. Then there's this molding again and the fiberglass and the mirror and, well, you get the picture. Now, how about this new product you've seen on TV? It's called touchless. You know where you can't apply touchless? You can't put it anywhere on any of these cars. All these cars were made in the last 3 to 5 years. They all have clear coats, and the touchless label clearly warns you not for use on new cars or any car with clear coat. It'll destroy it. So on all these cars, touchless is worthless. Why is this? It's because virtually all car waxes and polishes are the same. They contain petroleum distillates. Next time you're in the store, just look at the labels. It means they separate when frozen. They're ruined if you leave them in the car or garage on a frosty night. Although we did find you could still use them as lighter fluid. You wouldn't want to, though. They're poison with dangerous VOCs. In fact, with many of them, even breathing the vapors can be harmful or fatal. Not so with Durashine. Pour gobs of it on an open flame. It'll just put the fire out. Durashine is a friend to the environment. Biodegradable, non-flammable, non-toxic, and safe. Safe for you and safe for your entire car.
It went on easy, washed off easy, and it didn't get a white residue on bumpers.
You can apply it wet, or you can apply it dry.
It certainly goes on very easily, and especially being a black car, which can streak easily, and I don't see any streaks.
Then just hose it off. You're done.
There's no more elbow grease involved in polishing it. I just rubbed it on and took the hose, rinsed it off, and it shines better than the rest of the cars next to it.
The car dries itself.
It was easy. It wasn't hard. I didn't have to rub and put a lot of energy into it.
As you've seen, Durashine sheets water away, leaving no beads to dry into ugly abrasive water stains. And with one coat of Durashine, you'll never have to go to the car wash again. We've proven that over time. The 4th of July, marching bands and parades with shiny cars. We knew we'd find folks who care about their car looking its very best, and we gave them a sample bottle of a totally new product, Durashine. And now it's October, late October. Fall is in the air. Frost has been hitting lately, and we've gathered all these people with their cars to find out what they think of Durashine and how it stood the test of time. What's your experience with it?
It's good because in the morning when it rains and when I got to my car the next day, there's no water spots or anything.
Yeah, I live in this town here, and we have like a hard water or a lot of sulfur in the water. When you wash the car, let it dry, these are the spots you get. You can see all the spots. Even when I rub, they're not coming out.
Now, you were skeptical when you first looked, weren't you?
Very skeptical.
Why
because I kind of thought that these cars were a setup here, because I don't know anybody that owns these cars, and I thought maybe that you put a product on there first, and then you use your product to show that it works. But no, the more I see it, it works. It looks good. But not everyone there had seen Durashine do its thing. They were amazed at the dramatic difference from the moment the hose hit the hood. Look at this. Look at how that water's being repelled by Durashine. It's just running away from the Durashine. Sir, what do you think?
Well, you can definitely see this side looks a little, the color looks a little richer too.
I'm amazed.
Are you really?
Yes.
Why?
Oh, because my car, I got a light-colored car, just like the white car, and spots come up real quickly, too. Even when I come out of a car wash, I got the spots, I got to go home, wipe it down, everything else.
Come on here, take a look. Look at the difference. Spots, you see them?
Yes.
Can you feel them? Put your hand down there. Feel that little bitty spot?
Yes, I can. They're nasty.
They're nasty, she says. You think that's nasty? How about salt and road chemicals? In many parts of the country, you can't avoid them. They're sprayed, spread, sometimes even thrown at your car.
Various salts, depending on the nature of the salt, they can be acidic, the salts themselves, and when acid, the probability is that they will act like acid rain and consequently cause some pitting.
And so, the challenge, prevent your car from pitting and rusting, even when scratches like these are exposed to road salt. Now, Doug left this X unprotected, but gave the D a quick coat of Durashine. He also put Durashine on one of the bare metal panels, leaving the other without Durashine protection. All 3 panels went into an accelerated weathering tester. In here, every enemy your car has. Dangerous ultraviolet light, blistering heat, condensation and moisture, and we added a harsh salt solution. All told, it aged the metal in no time. Now, just take a look at the results. Without Durashine protection, the X-shaped scratch is covered in rust. If it were a car, it'd go right to the scrap heap. But Durashine protected the D-shaped scratch. Look, no rust at all. Now check out the bare metal panel, rusted from end to end. But the metal panel with Durashine protection took the punishment. Would you look at that? It's still shining. But what about the fury of Mother Nature? What about the Atlantic Ocean? You try keeping a whole car door from washing out to sea. It isn't easy, but it did prove a point to those on hand. The X rusted in no time, but the Durashine protected D shined on.
I was actually surprised to see that the X rusted and the D was perfectly fine. It's just amazing. I saw it with my own eyes, and Durashine does work.
I knew it wouldn't rust. It doesn't rust in the lab. It won't rust on the road. Even if I put it in the ocean, it's not going to rust. Durashine simply won't allow rust to form.
Since the first car rolled off the line, waxes and polishes have promised protection by making water bead. But you know that every time it rains, those beads dry into dirty water stains that ruin the shine. And with today's softer lead-free paints and clear coats, those beads actually create pit marks in your finish. Pit marks that let water beads get under the paint, where they'll inevitably destroy the value of your car. But now there's Durashine, a revolutionary new technology that sheets water away, totally dry, protecting your car with a shine so new, it's patented. With Durashine, every time it rains, it's like taking your car to the car wash. That's why only Durashine can make this guarantee. You'll never have to wax, polish, or take your car to a car wash again. You'll never have to dry your car again. Any car, old or new. Only Durashine was tested for 3 years by new car dealers. Only Durashine can be applied in sun or shade, inside or outdoors. Only Durashine protects against acid rain, water stains, pit marks, and ultraviolet rays. And only Durashine stands up to a laser beam. And now, Durashine is yours for only $29.95. You get Durashine, the only patented finish protectant from the makers of Duralube, Dura Wash, the world's quickest shine replenisher, plus 2 Synther chamois applicators, all for only $29.95. Order now and you'll also receive the Durashine detailing kit. You get DuraShield to protect and restore vinyl, leather, plastic, and trim. Glass Shield to sheet away water from your car's windows, keeping them clear under virtually any conditions. And Fog Shield, the fog eliminator, a $50 value, yours for only $29.95. But wait, order now and we'll also include this pair of Blue Shield sunglasses. That's an additional $20 value, yours free. Look at all you're getting. Durashine, Dura Wash, the Durashine detailing kit, DuraShield, Glass Shield, and Fog Shield, the Synther chamois applicators, plus the Blue Shield sunglasses and the lifetime guarantee, all for only $29.95. Or order 2 kits right now and we'll include the new tapeless notepad, the Memo Minder. You say it, then play it. Its patented Velcro holder makes it great for directions.
And make a left onto Main Street.
And to remember where you parked.
3B, row 4.
The Memo Minder, an additional $20 value, yours free when you order 2 kits.
To order Durashine, have your credit card ready and call 1-800-637-2224 or send a check or money order to Durashine, 300 McCann Street, Nashville, Tennessee, 37210. So call 1-800-637-2224 and order today.
I think it's great, and for no other reason from the money aspect. If a person uses this for the life of their car, when they go to trade that car in, that paint looks that much better, it's going to save them money, and everybody wants to save money.
The preceding program was a paid advertisement for Durashine, sponsored by the Media Group.